Hey guys, welcome back to Scrubby Mate's YouTube channel. We're here on Beaver Creek and it's mid-spring, day 5, year 1. And the weather's starting to warm up, grass is starting to grow, and this is our second day cutting grass. And things are coming along a little bit more steadier now after a hiccup during winter. And I must say, this final version of Beaver Creek from Stevie never ceases to amaze me with the things in it. And I'm just going to take a break from windrowing this grass, and we'll just switch her off here, and we'll just show you a change that I thought was nice. And that was over where the, if you have got this map, you would know what I'm talking about. And we'll just go visit here. And we'll go down. There you go. I just had a look at the water plane there. So, if you remember from my first video, we had the tree saplings here, right? And he's just altered the way things were. And he's given us the same pallets. I think they're still quite nice, for sure. But what he's done here now is he's just made it into a glass house looking. I'm just going to, I've got a couple of my key bindings, I've got 2 doubled up, so this is what happens when I want to slow player speed down. So I don't know what happened there. So he's put in, we've still got the water and the compost, but now we've got the seed and the liquid fertilizer here. And in addition, he's given us the plants as well. And I must say, they're very attractive looking pot plants. Yeah. And basically the same setup there, with the water, the compost, but you have to manufacture your own seeds. I'm not too sure, but I think if you pulled up with a tipper and bought your seeds, it may fill it and it may accept it in here. I haven't tried it, but I can't see why not, but it's an expensive way to go. So yeah, that's what's happened here. And one's the plant and the other one's the tree spruce, and the tables are still the same over there. And we're just going to go for a jog, and I'll show you what I've done and where I'm up to. And so, as you know, you start off with a couple of fields, and I've bought a couple of extras, and field 7, 14 and 15 I've purchased, and I've managed to start off with I'm in hard mode, and I have, as you can see, seasons mod happening, and I've got the crop destruction mod on as well. And I thought, well, what's the best way to start this, because it's mid-spring, there's nothing happening, right? So, and Stevie does give you some fuel, some digestate to start off, And so I thought, well, okay, I need the fuel. That's rule number one. I need the fuel. So and I thought, well, to start these greenhouses going, I need to start the compost master and the manure happening here. So I thought, well, okay, let's borrow a little bit of money. And so I borrowed a little bit of money, and we've got ourselves the Ghoulie separator. Now the Ghoulie separator, slurry separator, depending where you're from. Now there's two slurry separators, okay? Now one has, if you look at the mod properly and the description, one will give you the fertilizer and the fuel, okay? Now you can get either or like or both, because the digestate production down at the BGA, it's rather slow, and in early winter you only got the 30,000 in your stores for the straw. So I thought, well, that's not going to be enough. So I used the straw, I used a little bit of the digestate to get going, and I put this mod in, right? So, and what you do then, because the final version, in the final version that Stevie has put up, and that was only a few weeks ago, and you can buy slurry, okay, because you only start off with 10 cows. And I ended up selling a lot of the equipment that I had, kept only a couple of things, and I may even sell them. So you can buy manure and you can buy your slurry, okay, your Ghoulie. And excuse me, and you have your storage inside now for any excess slurry that you get, or the manure. Yeah, so that's what's happened here. So I ended up buying slurry. I have got buy bales, okay. Now I thought, well, no, hang on. You pay just over $2,000 for the Beaver Creek tanker full, okay, and that's 60,000 litres. This separator holds 58,000, something like that. So for $2,000, I get the digestate as a byproduct and the straw. And for 5,200, you only get 8 bales of straw. So that's only 32,000 of straw. And this will give you 45,000 of straw. So I thought, well, okay, that's a better idea to go like that. And if I need to buy bales, I'll buy bales. But so far, I haven't had to. Yeah, so that's how I got started here. And started off with logging and using the wood chip and the fuel from the BGA to run the chipper up there. So I've in the process of doing some grass and running the fuel back and forth and the digestate. Another quick thing, if you are using seasons, how did I bring that up? It was Alt S, wasn't it? Yeah. Now, when you go into here, go to your economy, scroll down, and you'll see your animals. Where is it? The sheep, pigs, and cows. So click on the cows. You'll notice that early spring, and then the prices go up. Your purchasing power goes up, so they become quite expensive. And this green bar here is where we are in the timeline of the season. So I've got another a week probably or so to get to the cheapest price to buy a cow. So I've got a few days to go. So I'm getting ready with the TMR, making the TMR and getting things ready that way. And the income that you get from the greenhouses, there's a nice little feature. So it's got the sprayers happening inside. Yeah. And over here where the plums and cherries are, the sprinkler system works in here too. Yeah. And up the plants. Yeah, very nicely done. Still haven't seen any beavers yet. Ha! So the compost master is out of fuel. So I haven't started on any bunkers yet at the BGA. Still early days. And we're going over here. We're taking a shortcut. Now, the other thing that I've noticed is that because getting the fuel is a challenge, because the amount of time that it does take to produce. But once you get the grass happening, you can keep that operation happening 24/7, because the silage that you get from your grass, you just dump it straight into the BGA, and the process there is reasonably quick, and you get 1 for 1. So if I was to dump 50,000 of silage straight into here, or either one of those two, it's not long that you've got 50,000 litres of digestate, and you just pump it straight in. Yeah, so that's where we're up to. Is still only early days, and that would be the challenge in your early days, is to keep this side of things going. And I tell you what, the income from the greenhouses are quite good. They're reasonable. I've managed to get up to 828,000. Some of that money has got the price of, like, the potato harvesters and things in it, but it's not too bad. It's a steady flow of income, and I just want to race up here. I have to go over the bridge. Because I've been thinking about this for the last few hours now, on which I might be able to do it quicker. See now, field 11's got potatoes in it, and I've already got potatoes here, so for my first year that'll probably be enough. Field 13, Yeah, so I want to put corn in here and some sunflowers. So this one, if I remember rightly, has the spelt. Yeah, that's what I wanted to buy, was the spelt. And we'll go visit. Yeah, and it's in a nice area too, so I might even plant some extra trees here as well. So what we'll do is we'll go to the bank. So the Bank of Heigenstadt, you can edit your loans. If you borrow so much, this is the part you gotta watch, is the interest and your overdraft. And also the other thing is that you might only have a couple of days to pay it. So if you don't have a decent enough income, your interest rate would go up. So we want to buy field 13. It's 2.9 hectares for 233,000. Field 11's got the potatoes in it, and I don't really want to deal with that right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy the paddock that has the spelt in it. Field 13. And leave bank. Thank you. So, well, guys, that's where we're at the moment. And with the grass, want to go to growth. Now, I don't know why this shows up, because all I've done there is fertilise and sow. So this is where we've cut the grass. We've gone along all on the outside. Our grass fields aren't quite ready. I want to use some bales there. Yeah, so nice map. Very nice map. We've already started producing some TMR, just missing straw, but I've got some of that there. Might just add a little bit more in there. So we might just leave it here. Have a look at that. Butterfly. Okay guys, I'm back to work for a couple of weeks. And take care. We'll see you in the next episode.